President Donald Trump has ordered a tariff on the film industry. On his Truth Social page, Donald Trump says he is authorizing the Department of Commerce and U.S. Trade Rep to immediately institute a tariff on all movies coming into our country that are produced in foreign lands. To which Howard Lutnick responded with, "We're on it." So, what does this mean on a practical level? Well, that beats me. I'm still confused as to how one would tariff a movie. Films are not like any other commodity, like a Nintendo Switch 2. They're not carted onto a shipping container and sent overseas on a boat, and then you have to go to an importer to have them pay a duty on it because, well, they imported it. How would this even factor into things like multinational corporations? Disney Plus and Netflix, they're streaming services. How do you tariff a streaming service? Are you like doing this pay-per-view, or are you tariffing them as a company? Just how? That's not how any of this works. It's like an 8-year-old learned a new word and they started using it repeatedly, hoping it makes them sound smart. Oh, and before anyone says, LOL, all the Weeb movies and all the Parasite movies, no competition from them. They're getting the axe. As many members of the film industry have already pointed out, American films are filmed in places like British Columbia, which is in Canada. This castle right here, you might recognize it as something like the Xavier Institute or Oregon Prep. This is Hatley Castle in British Columbia. That's not even getting into the other places in Canada. John Abbott's College is in Montreal. I'm using another X-Men example because that's what a lot of people on my channel watch. This was the facade of Auschwitz-Birkenau in X-Men Apocalypse. I mean, there's even people who are American directors, famously, who moved to other places and decided to just film there. Stanley Kubrick was known for filming in the UK. This is dumb. D-U-M-B, dumb. And before someone says, oh, this is just a joke, this is all in good fun, Schrodinger's douchebag make inflammatory remarks and then characterize these statements as just joking when he doesn't do it. But when he does do it, let's say, I don't know, import tariffs on pretty much everything else he's been doing, people cheer and say, it's not that bad. And then our commander-in-chief decides to go deflect responsibility first by saying, I didn't do it, that is XYZ's fault, and then if it gets traced back to him, he'll go, it wasn't that bad, do you really need more electronics, more dolls, more stuff imported, more movies? Which is ironic because this is a guy who ran on the economy as his campaign trail, the exchange of goods and services. And then he's saying, I really don't care about that because I want less goods and less services to be exchanged. And then he's going to go, that wasn't a big deal. Do you really think a price hike of $100 is going to affect you that much because this guy doesn't pay for anything in his life? And he's going to go, that's not my fault again. And then he's going to go, if it was, I didn't mean it. Oh, who am I kidding? He's just going to go stop at, that's not my fault. And then just keep repeating that ad nauseum. This administration is exhausting. Thanks for listening to the rant. Please consider liking, subscribing, tipping the channel on Ko-fi. This is Cyril signing off.